Deep in the heart of every craft world lies a single sealed wraithbone chamber. Inside, upon a smouldering throne, sits an avatar of the bloody-handed god, a terrifying statue of immobile iron. His slitted eyes reveal an empty darkness, as if his whole body were a hollow metal shell. As the craft world prepares for war, the psychically receptive chamber pulses with the battle lust of the Eldar. In response, the avatar begins to glow as the heat of his fiery blood is kindled. Molten iron boils through his veins, so that he crackles and hisses like a furnace. Through the naked ribs of Wraithbone, a psychic roar echoes throughout the craft world. Summoned by this battle cry, the Exarchs bring the young king, an aspect warrior chosen by the Farseers. He stands naked in front of the door of the chamber, painted head to toe with the blood runes of Kayla Mencha Khaine, and crowned with a garland of thorns. As the ceremony grows more intense, so the bloody-handed god stirs into life. Every single Eldar feels the Avatar's inhuman bloodthirst awakening in his own mind, until at last the bronze doors of the Avatar's throne room swing open. The light that spills out is so bright that it burns through the eyelids into the mind, and the sound of splintering iron is deafening. Into the throne room the young king walks, every step taking him nearer fiery destruction as the bronze doors close behind him. For several hours the furnace rumbles and booms, mercifully drowning out the screams of the young king. At last there is an inhuman roar of agony, and a psychic shockwave blows apart the gates of the shrine. Amidst blistering torrent, the smouldering avatar stalks from his throne room into the craft world. The living avatar is an ancient god incarnate. Molten iron flows through his veins, and bubbles of fiery ichor burst and solidify upon his skin. Tendrils of smoke and flying cinders enwreathe him like a dark crown, and thick red gore oozes from his hands and drips from his fingers. In his right hand he carries the Wailing Doom, the weapon of the bloody-handed god that shrieks as it tastes mortal flesh. The runes upon its blade writhe as they struggle to escape their bondage, as if tortured by the Avatar's fiery grasp. As to the fate of the young king, not even the Farseers will speak. Perhaps he lives on for all eternity, his spirit intermingling with the greater spirit of Khaine. More likely he is incinerated utterly, his spirit a sacrifice to the merciless, bloody-handed god. The Avatar of Khaine has a molten body, which is fashioned from burning iron flooded with glowing magma. And he also carries a weapon known as the Wailing Doom. The Wailing Doom is a weapon of immense power that may take the form of a vicious spear, a mighty sword, or perhaps a many-bladed axe. It can be used to project a nimbus of burning psychic energy.